Hi, my name is Stuart Sloan. I'm investors for my yogurt bar, which is a self-serve frozen yogurt store. The store will occupy about 1,300 square feet in a high-traffic strip mall in a suburban setting. This is kind of a basic design of the store. The doors will be here. You can go in. These are 7 yogurt machines with 2 flavors of the machine. And then here will be toppings, 30 plus toppings, everything you can imagine, and then registers with scales, and then we'll have some tables and chairs and perhaps a couch depending on final area availability. Mission statement of the yogurt bar will provide rich, creamy, and healthy frozen yogurt in an unique and exciting environment where the customer can build their own creations in a self-serve bar. Basically, we want to create some place where people will go to have their desserts, and it'll actually be fun to go there, and they can try something new every time because there's so much variability when creating your own from so many options. In the past 4 years, frozen yogurt has developed tremendously at about 30%, especially in areas of Southern California and Arizona. Pinkberry and there's one other that has led this development. They each have about 1,000 stores open. However, Colorado has lacked in this area of development. Save for a few urban downtown Denver stores, there's not a whole lot, especially self-serve. And also in the next 5 years, the market is expected to double to about $3 billion in sales. Yogurt Bar's long-term goal, in year 2, we want to start turning a profit and paying back investors dividends. Year 5, we want to open a second store, probably in Fort Collins or Colorado Springs, depending on a assessment at the time. And then by year 10, we want to have expanded across the Front Range. Here on a map, you can see we're going to focus a lot in the Boulder to Fort Collins area, and then we'll go all the way down to Pueblo. But that's a long ways out. And then also by year 10, we'll also look at harvest options with either selling to a larger company or possibly expanding further into outside states. The marketing of Yogurt Bar will look for a crowd between 16 and 50 years old. The main goal of that is that they're mobile and they can drive to this place. And we'll also have discretionary income, probably be upper middle class. Right now we're looking at a pricing, pay by the ounce of 28 cents an ounce, making an average cup of 12 ounces about $3.60. And this pay by the ounce gives the customer greater control over their product and how much they want to spend. If they just want a little bite of something, they can still have that, and we'll have something to offer them. For promotions, to try to bring people in, we'll have some contests, maybe monthly or weekly, to create your own bowl and something like that. And we'll also have some sort of frequent customer rewards, buy 9, get the 10th free, along with other prizes along the way. Management of Yogurt Bar will be an LLC. I'll be the active partner making all the day-to-day business decisions, and investors will have a passive influence on the company with influence over strategic decisions on where to expand next, whether we take more investment in, maybe for a second or third round. And then the store will actually only need a few part-time employees just to man the registers and keep inventory supplies up. As well as with expansion, we'll probably have a store manager for each one. Our financial projections. So I'm going to do this. All right. This is what we're looking at for startup costs. We're going to have store renovations. This will be building internal walls, making the place look presentable to provide the kind of environment we're looking for. 7 yogurt machines, cash registers. We'll have a beverage refrigerator offering water, Coke, maybe lemonade, something like that. Also have a starting inventory. The total cost will be around $80,000. It could look up to $100,000, $150,000 for the initial investment. The income statements that we're projecting As you can see, already in year 2, we're turning a positive amount. And then in year 6, looking at $106,000 in net income. That's with a 40% growth rate for those first 5 years, and then a long-term growth rate of 8%. And in the balance sheet, I didn't make any dividends, but I put everything in surplus cash, and so part of that will be dividends to investors as well as savings to open up a second and third store. And as you can see in the cash flow statement, by year 4, early part of year 4, we should have the initial investment completely paid off, and then we can grow from there as a company. And then for the final presentation, I'll have present value of the company and what the actual percentage ownership that an investor would have of the company with $100,000 to $150,000 investment.